Kevin Messer was born on March 9, 1999. Growing up, Kevin was an energetic person who loved sports, whether it be football, basketball, backyard games, or of course his favorite, baseball. All throughout his time in sports, Kevin was known for his compassion and camaraderie, both on and off the field. But don't just take it from me. Here are a few people's stories on the kind of guy that Kevin was in sports.
So playing sports with Kevin was a different type of feeling. It was a feeling in where Kevin was virtually everyone's best friend. The way he would bond each player and bring them together helped the chemistry not only for the team on the field, but for the team off the field. It was very influential for my life.
I have lived directly across the street from Kevin for as long as he was born. So Kevin was like a little brother to me. We grew up together, we fought like siblings, we played outside in the summer all the time. He was a great person. One like specific example that I remember is one summer, probably like 2 years ago, me, Nolan, Grant, and Kevin were all outside playing. We were playing WrestleMania in our front lawn, and like we never try and hurt anyone, but for some reason like Nolan broke my toe, so I was just like sitting on the grass on the side, and the boys kept playing, and then like Kevin noticed and like he stopped everything, like came over to me to see if I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine, like it's no big deal, like it was like a broken toe, it's nothing. But he like had none of that, so he like picked me up off the ground, threw me over his shoulders, fireman carried me into my house, dropped me on the couch, and then started searching through our freezer to find an ice pack for me. So yeah, I remember looking back, thinking how ridiculous that was, like he was going through such a great extent for like a little injury, but that's just the kind of person he was, like he cared for anyone and everyone all the time.
I'd known Kevin basically since the day I was born. Growing up, it was always Lauren, Grant, Kevin, and myself playing games in the neighborhood. Kevin was always so excited about going out to go play game, whether it be Pig or Lightning, the basketball games, or Hot Box in baseball, or even Spud or Foursquare, just any sort of game. And, you know, I can always remember Kevin just coming up to my doorstep, knocking on the door, and just be like, hey, you want to play? Just randomly at any moment. But we were always so excited to all be playing together and with Kevin, because Kevin was the one who kind of brought the excitement to it.
I knew Kevin for several years, and whenever I'd see him, he was always in a good mood, always smiling, always laughing, always making people laugh. I know that sounds cliche, but really, whenever I'd see him, he was always in a good mood. Whether it was at a family event, a baseball game, or just playing neighborhood games, he was always making everyone around him feel better. Even if it was in the middle of an argument while we were playing neighborhood games and two people were mad at each other, he would crack a joke, make the two people smile, and everyone would be laughing because of him.
Unfortunately, on the evening of July 3rd, 2015, Kevin was killed in a car accident.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Instead of celebrating the holiday weekend, a Plymouth family instead mourned the loss of their son.
Armstrong High School opened their doors Monday for students to come talk with counselors about the loss of incoming junior Kevin Messer. Messer was riding in a car with two friends Friday night when it overturned on I-94 near Eau Claire, Wisconsin. According to the State Patrol, the driver, 16-year-old Hannah Sedke of Robbinsdale, veered off the shoulder. She tried to regain control, overcorrected, and the car rolled into the median. Kevin died at the scene. Hannah and the other passenger, 15-year-old Leo Schreiner, were taken to local hospitals by ambulance.
Kevin's one of those kids he was really special.
Ryan O'Connor was Kevin's summer baseball coach. He accompanied his players to Armstrong on Monday to help them talk through their grief.
He just loved his teammates with everything he had. He really enjoyed working hard, and he wanted to win, and he was a competitor and wanted to make his teammates better. And you know, you just don't see that a lot out of a 16-year-old kid.
On a fundraising page for the family, his aunt described Kevin as a kind, funny, talented, beautiful young man who was loved by all. In just one day, more than $4,000 have been donated to the family.
It's not often that, you know, you have so many people that have only positive things to say about a kid, but that was Kevin, and I know our guys are hurting because he's the leader of the team, and that's tough.
Shortly after Kevin had passed away, the Messer family decided to go through with an idea that Kevin had started when he was just a little boy. This project is now known as Kevin's Kicks. Here to talk about this is Mrs. Kimmery Messer, Kevin's mom, and Alex Messer, Kevin's brother.
My name is Kimmery Messer, and proud mom of Alex and Kevin Messer. The idea for the charity came when Kevin was playing basketball, and he said, "Mom, the kids are so bad they don't even have basketball shoes." And I said, "Kevin, the kids can't afford basketball shoes." And that's the idea we had for the charity. There are a lot of kids in our community, even in Plymouth, who cannot afford proper equipment or shoes to play a sport. We met with the Cooper coach, Willie Howard, and basic equipment, even as mouth guards, he was greatly appreciated that we purchased for his team. And Willie is somebody that gets kids off the street who might not have the best family life, gets them playing football, and not only do they graduate high school, he gets them college scholarships because that they build confidence by playing a sport. We met with the football coach at Osseo High School. He had 4 homeless kids on his team, and they were very grateful for the support of Cleats. And they hadn't gone to state since the late 80s, and this year they won state by 1 point, and we called it Magic in the Cleats. And I believe that's possible.
Yeah.
And so we believe that kids have more confidence by having proper equipment and new shoes, especially little boys. Shoes are very important to them. And we want to continue Kevin's legacy by providing shoes and sporting equipment to the community, and we believe that we're building a better community by bringing everyone together to do this. So I'm very grateful and thankful for your support, and thank you for doing this.
Hi, my name is Alex Messer, and I graduated from Benilde just last spring. Today I'm going to talk about my charity, Kevin's Kicks. Kevin's Kicks was started in honor of my younger brother, Kevin. Kevin was a great, high-spirited kid who only wanted what was best for everyone else. To pass on his message and honor him, Kevin's Kicks provides shoes and sports equipment to kids who could no longer afford them but would still want to play the sport they love. In addition, we have teamed up with a charity called World Souls. World Souls brings shoes to Sudan as well as building a soccer field for the kids. So far, in just a handful of months, we have given away near $10,000 worth of shoes and sports equipment to local communities. In addition, we have collected around 500 shoes to send overseas. Today I ask you to help with our cause, help my brother's legacy live on, and give back to kids for the things we take for granted every day. Thank you, and God bless.
The great thing about Kevin's Kicks is that it's been doing exactly what Kevin wanted to do while he was still on this earth. It's been bringing communities together. A few examples of this are the Armstrong Cooper community and the Benilde and Armstrong community.
As a community, we would like to remember Kevin Messer as an active 16-year-old Robbinsdale area school student that attended Armstrong High School, an active athlete and friend that God needed sooner than imagined. Kevin reflected hard work, friendliness, happiness, dedication, compassion, and humbleness. Please take this moment of silence to reflect on that. Thank you. Kevin's heart is big, and he wants to pay it forward. One of the many things he talked about was how nice it would be to know that anyone that wanted to play football could play football, even if they couldn't afford all the equipment to do so. And for this, a fund has been created in his honor, so he is able to give it back as he wishes. At this time, if I can have the 15 Armstrong and the 15 Cooper football players with your balloons to please come together in the middle of the field at this time.
The way that the BSM and Armstrong communities were brought together was through BSM's tie to Alex Messer and Armstrong's tie to Kevin. It was decided that on the night of the BSM versus Armstrong football game,
There would be boxes passed around during halftime to collect money for the foundation because of the fact that the Messer family had ties to both schools. So, just a few days before the game, a group of Benilde and Armstrong students got together to make these boxes dedicated to Kevin. BSM, we are asking of you a great favor. Kevin was an astounding young adult with the most noble of intentions, to bring community closer together. We hope that you are able to find it within your hearts to donate during this Friday's Mass. All proceeds will go to the Kevin Messer Memorial Foundation. Thank you, and God bless.